Hello everyone, GeneralApple here, and today was a good day because I was working on a video and as soon as I was done, I was greeted with a notification that Ascension WoW has uploaded a video. I check it and what do you know, they finally uploaded their official overview for the Bronzebeard Classic WoW server. Now, this is newly released just an hour ago, so I cannot wait to actually watch that video. We have an exciting 34 minutes ahead of us, and without further ado, let's just get right into that, because I'm 100% playing this server. Hopefully they will announce the release date. I'm pretty sure they will.
A world of danger, excitement, of hidden caves and catacombs.
It is, brother.
Endless horizons, where evil lurks beyond every ridge, where strangers become allies, and where you have infinite potential to forge
they
your
do it like
story.
no other. Truly,
Welcome
they have the
to
best trailer by
Warcraft
far.
Reborn, a new type of
there
Classic
we go.
Plus that goes beyond anything you've ever imagined.
Dude.
Step into an Azeroth enriched with
Oh my
new places
God.
to adventure. Hundreds of new locations to quest and fight in. As you journey through them, you'll face deadlier creatures that
this
will
is gonna be
challenge you
so
with their
good.
difficulty and reward you with new immersive spoils.
Yep.
Take them down to discover new strength, both treasure hidden in the world to uncover and brand new power that can change up how you play your class. When you're strong enough,
Exactly.
you'll band together with allies to fight back against a savage Azeroth, taking on challenges
So
bigger
new
than you could
dungeons, right?
overcome alone.
Yep.
All while playing as the iconic original 9 classes. This
Well, to be honest, they're not that iconic because they completely changed them. It's gonna be completely different. If you haven't watched the highlight videos of the new classes, they released one for Hunter and one for Warrior. You can check out my channel because I reacted to both of them, and they're completely different.
is your next adventure.
Not even
It
remotely
starts
close.
right now.
Damn, dude, that's insane. Their trailers
Warcraft
are top
Reborn
notch.
is a new type of Classic Plus, merging the familiar with something entirely new.
Oh.
An adventure crafted solely for the original 9 classes. Warcraft Reborn goes beyond your expectations to build on the very best of Classic Azeroth. Enter the world as a warrior, mage,
Yes.
rogue,
No.
hunter,
No.
shaman, warlock, priest, paladin, and druid with new race and class combinations.
Interesting.
Wrath of the Lich King.
I still have no idea which class am I going to play. I mean, yes, I'm constantly looking at Warrior because this is my favorite class, but I'll do something different. I want to do something different, but again, it kind of depends. They haven't revealed all the classes yet. Maybe they'll reveal some now, which would be amazing, but there are some classes I want to check out. That being said, I will 100% play a tank, so Shaman, Paladin, Warriors are my options, and I do want to see the other two. We have seen the Warrior already. It looks great, by the
Talents
way.
in vanilla, new spells added to each class baseline,
Crusader
and even
Strike.
brand new talents added to the core Wrath trees to unlock
Fantastic.
playstyles you've never been able to play before in vanilla. Take your expanded class and challenge a deadlier Azeroth, where creatures are strengthened beyond anything you've experienced before. More realistic behaviors, new spells and ways to defeat you, and even deeper RPG elements that make every
So
creature
good.
you fight
That
dangerous
is
and
so
unique.
good.
Slay them to discover immersive gear drops with expanded
Honestly.
stats that make sense with the creature you took it from, allowing you to hunt creatures wearing the gear that you want.
They actually brought Skyrim into the game, and this is what sold me on the server, by the way. I don't know if I would have played this server if it wasn't for like the immersive item drops and like the immersive RPG creatures where they actually attack you based on what they have. That was the thing that sold me.
Along the way,
For sure.
you'll discover thousands of hand-placed RPG items and mystic enchantments tailored to the original classes, making Azeroth rich with hidden treasure scattered
the hell
across
was
the
that?
original classes, making Azeroth
Hammerstorm, what the hell? Holy hammers surrounds you for 5 seconds, increasing your armor by 30%, dealing holy damage. That's sick. What the hell? And it also slows. What? Dude, that is crazy.
rich with hidden treasure.
Oh my god,
scattered
that's
across new
Paladin
and
tank too.
familiar
That's Rock
zones,
Valley.
if you can find it. And that's just the beginning. Dive into a crafting overhaul that transforms professions into a meaningful part of your journey.
Thank God.
Upgrade your crafted items with stronger materials, discover new craftables to forge, trade with other players to contribute to commerce throughout Azeroth, and so much more.
Come on, man. You
Trade
think
with
I
other
missed
players
that?
to contribute to commerce
Look at how
throughout
much gold
Azeroth,
he's giving him. Shame on you. Shame on you.
and so much more. Take on new quests, challenge optional hardcore trials, and
that's
band
good.
together with allies to take on dangers you couldn't face alone. Questing through iconic zones, facing down deadly creatures, and meeting allies along the way to share in the adventure. When you're strong enough, you'll dive into new dungeons, battle new and empowered endgame world bosses, challenge enhanced dungeon and raid mechanics, and wage war in new and upgraded battlegrounds and arenas. All of it is set in a nostalgic Azeroth where the focus is on your journey, where you'll immerse yourself in a living, breathing world where the best parts of the adventure rise to new heights, where you'll become part of a bustling community, set off into the world to gather new power, and become strong enough to take on greater and greater challenges. This is the rebirth of a nostalgic adventure, and it all starts with choosing your class.
Yep. Oh, okay. Maybe they're gonna go over the classes now? That would be dope.
Warcraft Reborn is a slower, more immersive journey through Azeroth, designed exclusively for the original 9 classes. Whether you're a powerful warrior charging headfirst into danger, or a tactical mage slinging spells from afar, you'll find a world filled with opportunities to tackle challenges your way. Warcraft Reborn embraces the original 9's classic roles and expands them by introducing new ways for each class to play to their strengths, while at the same time respecting their weaknesses to enhance the RPG soul of the game.
Okay, that's actually really good.
You'll have more variety in how you shape your character with new race and class combinations. Troll Druid, Human Hunter, Dwarf Shaman, Night Elf Mage, Tauren Paladin, Blood Elf Warrior, Orc Mage.
No, you never go the Holy Cow route. Like, you never do that. You never. There are some things that never meant to be made. Like, don't. Like, literally don't.
Troll Warlock, Gnome Priest, Dwarf Mage, Undead Hunter, and Undead Paladin are all available to play on Reborn.
Shame.
Second, you'll harness Wrath of the Lich King talent trees in vanilla to give more complete trees to every spec in the game.
Absolutely. Talents were perfect in Wrath of the Lich King. That was peak talent level. Like, absolutely.
This opens up playstyles that were never available in vanilla, like Feral Druid, Subtlety Rogue, Arcane Mage, Retribution Paladin, and Balance Druid. Not
you can play Turtle
only will you have access to powerful additional talents, but you'll also be able to snag talent abilities like Blade Storm, Starfall, Deep Freeze, Explosive Shot, Titan's Grip, Killing Spree, Divine Storm,
Titan's Grip mentioned,
Metamorphosis, Feral Spirits, and more to play the spec you want and contend with Azeroth's new danger. But even Wrath talents are just the beginning. Reborn introduces brand new talents to the baseline Wrath of the Lich King trees to open up brand new play styles and new ways to play.
You can actually play Smite
Priest.
Priest.
Azeroth as a melee-focused survival hunter, cleaving through foes alongside your bestial pet. Sear foes with Holy Light as a smite-based DPS priest, either taking down foes in a blinding flash or taking on a hybrid DPS healer role. Or storm through foes with new shaman talents, becoming either a two-handed focused DPS or
I don't understand
leading
this
your
one.
party as a tank, giving you endless new possibilities to challenge Azeroth.
This is good.
These new playstyles expand further with new spells selectively brought to vanilla. You'll unlock a handful of new spells for your class while you level up, giving you new tools to challenge a deadlier Azeroth. Brand new spells like Quick Shot, vanilla versions of TBC and Wrath spells like Crusader Strike, Heroic Throw, and Cloak of Shadows support classic specializations and unlock new ways to play.
Disengage.
Everything comes together to enhance the OG classes and prepare you to challenge a massively expanded Azeroth.
That's good.
But as you set out on your adventure into the wider world, what can you hope to find?
Black Phantom Deeps. Classic. Let's go. Your location.
Exploring Azeroth is one of the best parts of your adventure. Setting off into the world, stumbling on something new that you didn't expect, and tackling it in whatever way your class is good at is one of the thrills of the adventure.
True.
Even better if you get some treasure out of it. On Warcraft Reborn, from the very beginning of your journey, you'll discover hundreds of new places waiting for you to explore.
Wow.
These new locations begin with expanded starting zones and continue to introduce new places all throughout Azeroth. They're handcrafted to fit within the classic world, expanding the places you can adventure while also adding new lore and stories to it. You might discover a group of soldiers from Darkshire building a new encampment along Duskwood's northern border, or a band of mercenaries getting into trouble in the heart of the wetlands. When you stumble upon these interesting new places, you might find helpful merchants to trade with, dangerous enemies to challenge, and even brand new treasure to claim. While you journey, you'll discover new quests that take you to different points of interest, leading you to places that have never even existed before. These quests are immersive and fit within the vanilla setting, offering interesting bits of lore and new goals to achieve. Some quests even award custom items with new visuals that you can wield to carve your legend.
Oh, that's
Some of
neat.
Azeroth's more curious citizens might even offer you unusual challenges, rewarding you for completing their strange games. You might have to face off against a brute to prove that you're a warrior worth your salt, or dodge rampaging Kodo to show off your skills as a hunter. You'll even
I like that. Some
stumble upon
minigames.
dangerous, brand new rare creatures to contend with. These stronger creatures have their own unique spells and abilities.
Dude, let's
Some
go.
are even their own mini-bosses. And each one drops brand new treasure, equipment, and perhaps even new power.
Beautiful.
These
that's the
expanded
bulwark.
locations
The
breathe
warrior.
new
We
life
watched that.
into the world, putting a sense of adventure back into Azeroth.
God
But
bless.
be careful as you travel off the beaten path to find them. Azeroth isn't as forgiving as you remember it, and as you encounter enemies in your travels, you'll be facing off against completely redesigned foes.
Oh, come on. RPG
When you step into
creature overhaul.
Azeroth,
Yes.
you choose a role that suits you, whether that's a powerful warrior, an agile rogue, or a mystical mage. When you choose that role, you expect it to impact your strengths and weaknesses out in the world. A warrior might shine fighting foes in melee combat, but have less tools to deal with enemies at range, whereas
That's
a
good.
rogue has the adaptability
Always.
and tools to deal with different targets by changing up their strategy. These strengths and weaknesses make your decisions matter, but for them to mean something, you need to encounter a vast world filled with thousands of different creatures to challenge. And on Warcraft Reborn, you will. Warcraft Reborn completely redesigns all of Azeroth's creatures from the ground up with
That's
unique
crazy.
fitting stats based
We watched
on
that.
what they look like.
But it's still,
From
it's
your very
insane.
first kobold to the Scarlet Paladins of Tyr's Hand, every single creature in Azeroth has
Man,
been
I'm-
hand-tuned with unique stats like additional
So good.
armor, attack power, dodge, haste, armor penetration, spell damage,
Oh.
critical strike, parry, block, and expertise.
Dude, that's so crazy. How much time they spend just redesigning every single unit in the game. That is fantastic. Honestly, my mind can't even comprehend the amount of effort that they put into that. That is crazy. And also by the footage I've seen so far, man, I'm 99% sure I'm playing Proc Pally. Like, this is insane.
As well as unique vulnerabilities and resistances to different types of magic. They also are now actually wearing equipment that influences their
Thank God.
behavior.
Yep.
Just like for you, a dagger will mean a faster attack speed and likely additional agility for the creature using it, whereas a giant two-handed sword means additional strength and attack power. Everything has been hand-tuned to make every single creature in Azeroth a unique, distinct challenge. And you can predict what kind of challenge just by looking at them. For example, A Defias bandit with a dagger and leather armor will have a higher attack speed and dodge chance than a Scarlet Crusader. The Crusader might not be able to dodge you.
Makes sense.
But with their plate armor and shield, they will have the ability to block and parry your attacks. A cultist casting shadow magic will naturally be weak to holy spells, taking extra damage if you strike them with this magic.
That is so
Similarly,
good.
A fire elemental will take reduced damage from fire
Hey,
spells,
this wasn't
but
classic.
a lot more damage from frost spells. To take advantage of this, you might weave in a few frost bolts when fighting it to deal additional damage, or equip spell penetration gear to overcome its resistance. This means that you have the chance to make decisions that maximize your effectiveness. With a whole world of new creatures behaving in different ways, you will have a wide variety of encounters to engage with and adapt to. For example, that fast-attacking bandit enemy might not mean much if you're playing a warrior, whose armor and blood-crazed talent actually benefit against the fast but weak attacks and critical strikes. But that same bandit might be devastating to a mage player, because the fast attacks mean constant spell pushback, making it harder to cast your spells. From a different perspective, a block tank will be more effective at mitigating damage from fast attacking foes, since shield block reduces a flat amount of damage per hit. Meanwhile, a bear tank might be better suited for taking slower, harder hits.
You know, I forgot about
their
Druid.
savage defense.
Druid's also tank.
This
I always
creates
forget
a
about him.
dynamic, dangerous world where your choices in
I don't know
combat
why.
matter.
Druids are
and
kind of
where
cool.
Different classes have unique strengths in different situations. It's not just about who deals the most damage or who has the most armor. It's about using your tools to best overcome the unique obstacle in front of you, allowing different classes to shine in different moments.
Perfect.
This
Literally
results in a
perfect.
diverse meta that changes on every encounter and every pull.
And also it kind of pushes you to have a diverse crew instead of, you know, I'll take TBC for example, where you run an heroic dungeon and everyone is like, oh brother, you're playing DPS and you're not a warlock or a mage, okay, you can go to hell, nobody wants you in their party. Like, that's just reality, unfortunately. It's one of the reasons why I quit TBC so early on. It was like doing heroics was absolute garbage. If you're not a mage or warlock, nobody accepted you. I played paladin, by the way, and my DPS was crazy good too, but nobody cares because you're a melee DPS and everyone wants a mage or warlock, and everyone are like min-maxing for some reason in a 20-year-old like game. But it is what it is. So I really appreciate them actually giving weaknesses and strength to every single characters. I like to every single character. That just, wow, that like, chef's kiss, honestly. Like, that is perfect.
The RPG creature overhaul transforms Azeroth's monsters so that what you see on an enemy now directly translates to gameplay. What they look like, what they're wearing, and what abilities they use. And on Warcraft Reborn, when you take them down, you'll find yourself with new immersive loot.
New immersive gear drops.
On Warcraft Reborn, the world is alive with foes worth fighting, and each one carries the gear that makes them dangerous. Gear that you can take for yourself. As you challenge deadlier RPG creatures, you'll find that they don't just have new stats. They're wearing gear that reflects those stats. And if you take them down, you can loot it. From that kobold's pickaxe to that ogre's giant axe, to robes from a wizard or a tabard from that knight. On Warcraft Reborn, all creatures have a chance to physically drop the gear they're wearing when slain.
So good, and it's such a good gear as well.
All the new RPG stats that they have, thanks to the RPG creature overhaul.
That is so good. They do have rating instead of like, it's like the TBC system instead of the classic, but it makes sense because it's way better.
This is in addition to their regular classic loot, giving you an all-new way to gear up. This means that creature loot on Reborn is immersive. You're not just getting treasure from a pool of random loot. You're getting contextual, meaningful treasure based on what you decide to hunt.
Perfect.
This makes gearing up exciting and engaging because you can seek out and kill creatures wearing the stuff that you want. Take down a cool tier in Marine.
But is there individual loot, or this is like just like classic? I mean, I assume so, right? When everyone shared the same loot and you kind of need for it. I mean, that would be the ideal thing.
With stats like strength, block, or additional armor. Or slay a wizard to loot its robes and gain spell power. And maybe even a staff with spell haste.
They're showing a lot of void
walkers. You can even take down
walkers.
creatures wearing unique pieces of equipment to get it, letting you grab exciting new gear that's never been available before. Even bosses drop their equipped gear, which you can get not just to gain stats, but to actually look like that boss.
To look like Van Cleef would be dope.
Azeroth
That's
is
actually
filled
insane.
With warriors, wizards, monsters, ogres, ghouls, beasts, and bandits.
Come on, man, not a Shrek.
Monsters, ogres, ghouls, beasts, and bandits.
Come on, dude.
Now,
no,
each
again.
of these creatures has unique stats, strengths, and weaknesses, and each one drops gear that reflects what they're good at, enhancing what Classic is all about.
Good. Perfect. Go the Skyrim route.
On Warcraft Reborn, Azeroth is filled with incredible new locations, new events to challenge.
Yeah, this is the part where I'm still kind of confused on. Like, what the hell are these war drops items? I mean, everyone gonna take them? Are they a must? Like, what are we doing here? I mean, they look fantastic, don't get me wrong. I just really hope the power scaling is not off the charts, because then everyone will just pick them and play only them. So I really hope there'll be some diversity to that.
And dangerous enemies to confront. But when you feel the urge to just set off on an adventure and explore someplace interesting, will your curiosity be rewarded?
Yes.
What can you hope to find while wandering in expanded Azeroth as the original 9 classes?
Imagine playing an MMO and explore.
Forged items are lootable RPG objects scattered across the open world that you can find while exploring. From shimmering trinkets to forgotten potions, helmets, necklaces, rings, and even weapons. World-forged items ensure that the whole world is filled with incredible treasures to discover. As early as level 1, you'll start finding these items scattered across Azeroth, hand-placed in interesting thematic locations that add depth and dimension to the world. At the bottom of a cavern.
Do you think it sucks that the item glows and it's like super obvious, or would you like, are you like me that want it to be a little bit more hidden and you actually have to use your eyes and hover with your mouse just like it's in classic WoW? Because whenever you see an item glowing like that and it's basically just shouts, "Click me, brother, please take me to your inventory," and for me it just loses a lot of the immersion. But maybe for other players it doesn't really matter, but for me it kind of does. So I would have been happier if it didn't have that insane like shimmering around it like you see here. But, hey, you know what, maybe that's just me.
Inside that cathedral or off on a secluded island might lie an awesome new item for you to discover. These items range from uncommon to epic.
Oh,
and have
so there are levels to that.
Unique effects that give you new ways to challenge Azeroth. You might find a ring that has a chance to fear enemies who strike you, or a shield that shocks foes for extra nature damage. Additionally, many of these items have a wide variety of stats that have never been available before at early levels. Find armor penetration, spell penetration, haste, and more as you scour Azeroth for world-forged items.
That's cool.
With over 1,800 to find, you're sure to stumble on something amazing no matter where you choose to explore. But finding them is only the beginning. World-forged items can also grow with you. Using runes, which you'll get from completing quests, taking down bosses, winning battlegrounds, and more, you can upgrade.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Chief. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, this kind of sucks. This kind of sucks. I love it when an item is an item and you cannot change it whatsoever. Obviously, enchanting and stuff is like a different story because you just add bonuses to the existing item. But changing the item stats completely to grow with you just kind of sucks. It loses value. I mean, that's kind of weird. I'm not sold on that. That kind of sucks.
Trade world-forged items in major cities. By speaking to the Guardian of Time and trading both the base item and the right amount of runes, you can reforge the item into stronger versions.
Yeah, you can take
World-forged items make it so that no matter where you adventure, you've got a chance to find something exciting.
Wow, that really sucks. I'm not gonna lie, because you're just gonna take one item and you're gonna stay with it until the end of times, and some people might like that. I don't. I have to be fully honest here. I don't like that at all.
They're not just scattered about randomly. They've been hand-placed to reward your curiosity and add to Azeroth's immersive world. Seek them out as you continue on your journey. But items aren't the only things
Damn,
you'll
that's
discover
sick.
on your adventure.
It's in the hinterlands too, I think. Okay, new mystic enchantments. This is dope. I like mystic
Across
enchantments.
Azeroth's open world, dropped from monsters, and located inside powerful runes are mystic enchantments. Powerful augmentations
Wait,
that
what?
add powerful runes are
What a paladin? Oh my god, you looted from a fallen paladin corpse. That is sick as hell. This is legendary too. Execution sentence. A hammer slowly falls from the sky, causing holy damage over 10 seconds. This culminates in a final burst of damage. The natural enemies close by. Dispelling the effect triggers the final burst. Damn, using judgment on target effect by execution that only triggers half of its cooldown. Damn, that's
mystic
dope.
enchantments.
Okay.
Powerful augmentations that expand your
so
spells
cool.
and strengths. Some enchantments teach you new spells.
Straight up
Others
meteor.
support the talents that you choose. And some
that
still
looked good.
change up the entire way you play. On Warcraft Reborn,
Nether
every
portal, tear up and over to the twisting nether for a short time, casting Shadowbolt or what? Incinerate demon summons a demon to fight for you, dude. That's crazy. Oh my god, that's insane. I know it exists in a game, like I know, like chill, but yeah, I mean still, this is
mystic
dope as hell.
enchantment is hand-built for the original 9 classes.
Earthquake.
There are 4 types of enchantments. Artifact enchantments grant you a single unique utility spell designed to expand the ways that you can help yourself and allies.
That is good.
Mass invisibility for mages, smoke bomb for rogues,
I
and
like that.
avatar for warriors are just a few of the many artifact enchantments that you'll find for each class.
Okay, power
Meanwhile,
bear. Oh my
legendary
god. Oh, that is so good. Oh,
that you'll
dude,
find?
show it again. Oh my lord. Help me. Summon a holy barrier to protect all allies at target location, reducing all damage taken and decreasing pushback. Jesus, man, that is fantastic.
For each
Holy.
class. Meanwhile,
Literally holy.
legendary enchantments are powerful signature
Yes.
enhancements that define your strengths. Some enhance your preferred way to play.
So some are
Mastery
passive.
enchantments like Affliction or Protection Mastery provide a passive boost for your entire spec, giving your favorite classic playstyle the strength to contend with a deadlier Azeroth.
Good.
Other legendary
Good.
enchantments grant you a new signature spell designed to
That is so
empower and
cool.
complement your chosen build. Cremation, Colossus Smash, or Void Eruption are a few examples. Others still completely reshape your
Twilight Paragon? What the hell is this? Dealing damage with Smite and Holy Fire grants you Paragon of Light, which increases critical strike chance, stacking up to 8 times. Oh my god, Shadow of Death consume these stacks to deal Twilight damage based on the number of stacks consumed, and granting you Paragon of Darkness. Oh my god, which enhances Mind Flay, Mind Seer, and I guess all the Shadow spells. And dealing damage with Smite, extend duration of Shadow of Pain. Twilight damage is Merge Shadow, Holy Magic, taking advantage of target explicit vulnerabilities, and your highest modifier. Dude, what the hell? Shadow when it's stronger and Holy when it's hit harder. I know you can't read it far because I'm in the way, but basically you just cycle between light and dark, and it automatically pick the best thing for the current enemy you're attacking. Dude, that sounds giga busted. What in God's name is this?
roll and unlock
Why the
a
hell
new
wouldn't you pick it?
playstyle. Gladiator stance
Unless you're
lets
healing.
warriors DPS with a sword and shield.
Bruh.
Blood Tracker's
So
Deadly
good.
Bite unlocks a new melee-focused build for hunters. Earthen Guardian helps transform shamans into powerful tanks.
Yep.
Some classes can even obtain a tamed pet through their legendary enchantment,
They're elemental
adopting a
tamed
new
guardian.
friend to join you on the adventure.
Warlock, you're enslaved a demon.
Epic
Everyone gets a
enchantments
pet.
help you make targeted adjustments to your character, teaching you new spells, changing how others work, or placing specific power in places you find most meaningful. Using epic enchantments, you'll augment yourself to excel in certain situations,
Okay.
standing out from other members of your class. Spells like Crackling Thunder for warriors, Light at the End of the Tunnel for priests,
What? Light of the increased critical strength chance of holy fire and smite, in addition consuming surge of light. Jesus, man.
And Earthen Spike for
The hell,
shamans are found
someone
here.
on the developer team
Rare
surely likes
enchantments
priests.
give you pinpointed versatility, either offering you glyphs or access to crucial
glyphs.
talents from other trees. Things
Oh.
like Ignite, Enrage, or Aim Shot.
Okay, okay. I mean, some part of me want to say that this is interesting, but for some reason it feels wrong using some of these abilities when you're a completely different spec. So I'm not really sure about that. It's okay. I guess we have to wait and see.
Trees. Things like Ignite, Enrage, or Aim Shot. Since Warcraft Reborn uses Wrath of the Lich King talent trees, you can go deeper into your spec than you could in Original Classic. Rare enchantments let you pick up key crossover talents without giving up depth in your main tree.
Okay, that makes sense.
You can find mystic enchantments scattered throughout Azeroth. Discover them in the open world,
The hell
trade
is that?
for them by bartering with mysterious merchants. Win them
Bartering equal brother pay me exactly 10 gold or I slash you right here and there. Like, sure.
by overcoming brand new
What
events
the-
and challenges,
Oh, nice.
or loot them from the enemies you slay. Enemies who use specific spells can drop enchantments for that spell when you slay them. So kill Fireball using wizards
They
for
drop in
Fireball-related enchantments, and Bandits for Backstab or Sinister Strike enchantments.
Okay.
Additionally, your class trainer sells all of your rare enchantments directly.
Oh,
When you
okay.
find an
Fairly
enchantment,
simple.
it will appear as a scroll in your inventory. Consume the scroll to imbue it to yourself and gain its effects.
Right.
You'll unlock more enchantment slots as you level up.
And if I
Using a
remember
mystic
correctly,
altar,
it's
a
account-wide.
mysterious object dropped by players or found in specific locations throughout the open world, you can permanently save an enchantment to your realm-wide collection.
Yes.
Letting you access
That's
it
good.
on any
Such a great
current
decision.
or future character that you create on the realm.
Perfect.
This means that if you find an enchantment for a different class while you're adventuring out in the open world, you can get it and extract it to your collection, then make a new character and dive straight into an exciting new way to play. Mystic enchantments allow you to choose your own strengths,
Damn.
differentiating you from other members of your class and creating unique opportunities where you can be
Dude, that was
legendary.
sick. Yeah,
Right.
I'm pretty sure I'm playing a paladin, dude. I'm playing Prot Pally. I mean, they sold it to me. I mean, what can I do, man?
Even find ways to team
I have
up
nothing
with other
else to
heroes
say.
that complement your strengths, taking on greater challenges together. As you scour the open world for new dangers and immersive new items, you'll eventually need to return to base, whether to train new skills, sell old equipment, or even craft new items. Returning to town offers you the chance to take stock and prepare for your next expedition. One way to do this is through professions. On Warcraft Reborn,
I remember this. I
professions
remember
get an
everything.
overhaul to stand on par with world-forged items and immersive gear drops as a true means of progression, letting you craft the arms and armor that can aid you on your adventure. To start, you can upgrade your crafted gear multiple times with new upgrade kits, which let you improve your crafted items with higher level materials. When you take the time and resources to forge something incredible, upgrade kits make sure it's worth it.
But here's the question. Will crafting be better than just literally going up to an enemy and killing them until they drop their loot? Or just go to these World-forged items and get everything for yourself? I mean, that's the real question here. So I'm not really sure about how you're gonna make all of these systems work together without making one of them at least useless. So I guess I just have to wait and see.
Letting you make it stronger to aid you longer. Second, the gear you forge has a little more bite to it to better contend with the stronger world and deadlier creatures you'll face. Every piece of gear you craft receives an additional random affix, gaining additional stats
Affix?
to better suit your playstyle. These bonuses, like of the eagle or of the bear, or even new affixes like of expert strikes or of rending, place new stats on your crafted gear, expanding its versatility so that you can forge the set that's right for you. Third, crafting and gathering items awards experience, so that when you harvest an herb, mine some more, brew a potion, or forge a weapon, you'll get experience points based on the difficulty of the item.
That's really
This
good.
integrates professions with your journey so that they feel like a natural part of the process.
That's quite a
one
lot of
that's helping
experience
you
too.
get stronger as you go. But that's just the beginning. On Warcraft Reborn, you'll discover brand new craftables like food and item enchantments. Forge belt buckles, cape linings, or a home-cooked meal for your raid to enhance your group and contribute to victory. You'll also find new item recipes out on your adventure, expanding the ways that you can craft, trade, and interact with Azeroth's economy. You'll even find brand new professions like woodcutting, which will expand the ways that you can engage with professions and make your mark on Azeroth.
That's cool. That's cool. I mean, I really wish they
Warcraft
talk about
Reborn
raids.
offers an incredible leveling adventure enriched with tons of new content. But leveling up is just the beginning.
There we go.
Once you're strong enough,
there we go.
You'll storm into an endgame that's a full-blown adventure. Gear up in overhauled dungeons and raids, jam-packed with new mechanics, new difficulties, and new treasure.
Yes.
Whether you're diving into normal, heroic, or mythic versions of your favorite dungeon.
Oh no, dude! You kept the same 3 levels. Just make 2. Just make normal and heroic. It's so cringe. I hate mythic so bad. And I mean, why you have 3 difficulty levels? It's so cringe.
Dungeons, attempting ascended level
but you know what? Wait.
Or
maybe, I mean,
mythic
according to
version.
what I see, maybe it won't be all on the same dungeon. Maybe some dungeons will be like normal, some dungeon would be heroic, and some would be mythic. I don't know. Maybe I'm just coping here. But having 3 difficulty levels, I always thought it was cringe. I never liked that
of
at
your
all.
favorite dungeons, attempting ascended level raids or even raid trials with your guild, or charging into the all-new dungeons available on Reborn, you'll collect stronger gear and refine your build with every boss you take down.
Good.
Dungeons are the best way to gear up as a 5-man group, and raids are available with anywhere between 10 to 25 players.
Oh.
And the more people you bring, the more loot you get. With multiple levels of difficulty, including a full vanilla Mythic Plus system with
Dude, you have 1 more difficulty level. Are you kidding me?
multiple levels of
Brother, you have 4 difficulty level per raid. Dude, come on, man. Like, don't. Like, literally stop. Like, don't.
difficulty, including a full vanilla Mythic Plus system with new and improved affixes.
Ah, man, I hate Mythic Plus so goddamn bad. I'm so sorry. This is the part of the video where I let go of my frustration of, well, not let go. I'm not ever gonna let go of my frustration with retail, but this is way too much retail, man. I'm sorry. Like, this should be the game. You shouldn't have done that. That is absolute trash. Like, holy, I hate retail so much, and even watching this right now infuriates me. And I know some of you will click out of the video because of it, but I have to be honest. I hate retail so much. There's a reason why I only play Classic WoW and I only glaze that game, because it's completely different from everything we know right now. Dude, this sucks. But maybe their system, I will be optimistic here, maybe their system will be better.
You can face off against the difficulty that's right for you.
I'm
then
gonna try it
climb
for
through the
myself,
ranks
obviously.
For even greater challenge. Even veteran adventurers will be kept on their toes, so dive into dungeons and raids to continue your adventure. But instanced content isn't all there is to do. On Reborn, there's tons of reasons to venture back out into the open world.
World
Scour
bosses.
the world for mystic enchantments to unlock new spells, passives, and entirely new playstyles for you and all of your different classes. You might find something incredible for your current class, or something enticing for an alt that you just have to try. Collect mystic enchantments to discover new ways to tackle Reborn, or just fill up your collection. Befriend the various factions of Azeroth to unlock wild rewards for your main and all of your alts. On Warcraft Reborn, reputation
is
is
worldwide?
round-wide,
Yeah, okay,
so your
respect.
hard
It's
work
round-wide.
benefits all your characters.
That is really good.
Challenge monstrous world bosses roaming Azeroth's wilds, giving
this looks
everyone a chance to get epic loot.
I gotta be
These
honest, bosses
massive
looks
creatures
fantastic.
require full raids of adventurers to take them down. But if you can,
Kazakh.
everyone who participated gets a cache of spoils. Not only
Oh.
will you face off against classic world bosses,
Okay, so
overhaul,
you don't have to roll against like 100 people to get your own loot. Okay, I'm not sure again what I feel about that, but sure.
with new mechanics. But you might even discover
I'm not a
new
fan of
world
individual
bosses
loot.
to test your
By the way,
mettle
that's sick.
and the strength of your resolve. Take on new quests from the Hero's Call board. an endgame
Bounty
quest
board?
board that sends you and others out into deadly locations.
Damn,
like the
dude.
Tainted Scar board
The
that
hell?
sends
Dude, that's brutal. What the hell?
you and
Yeah,
others
that's
out
good.
into deadly locations, like the Tainted Scar or Alcaz Island. Then slay powerful creatures for caches of incredible treasure. This call board sends all adventurers to the same locations, meaning you might find potential friends to ally with or
Nice.
deadly enemies to compete against. It's a great way to find some world PvP. So swap into PvP mode in major cities and add a bit of danger to your quests.
Oh, okay.
But for the truly bloodthirsty, honor and glory await in battlegrounds and arenas.
Yeah, I
Charge
never
into
liked
the fight
PvP
and pit
in
yourself
World of
against
Warcraft,
other
I gotta be
players
honest.
in savage combat. Wage war in classic BGs like Warsong Gulch and Arathi Basin. And look forward to brand new battlegrounds like Twin Peaks and the Temple of Kotmogan.
That looks really
Each
good though.
map is a chance to
looks
prove
really good.
your might, playing to your class's strengths
I like
to
that map
outmaneuver
design.
and outsmart the enemy. If you prefer more competitive combat, arenas offer you the chance to team up with a small group for fast-paced skirmish PvP.
Maybe I'll try
Battle it
this.
out
I like
in
smaller
2v2
battles.
and 3v3 arenas, putting your new builds and spells to the test in wild PvP combat. Of course, new maps await you in arenas too, so prove your mastery in these all-new locations. No matter how you brawl, you can amass honor and collect powerful PvP gear, making you stronger against other players. Warcraft Reborn features several tiers of PvP gear, so you can quickly jump into the base
It
set,
feels like you're
then
getting
wage
gear from
war to
literally
become
anything
even
in this game.
stronger. Yet for many, the thrill of Azeroth is in its open world. What if you just want to experience all the new locations, world-forged items, quests, and adventures again? On Warcraft
Again?
Reborn, you can with Prestige Mode. Prestige Mode lets you reset your character to level 1 so you can relive the journey and get rewards when you make it to level cap again. When you Prestige, you keep everything important about your character. Your items, your bank, your professions, and gear. It just resets your level back to 1 so that you can level up again. Want to explore the open world for world-forged items or mystic enchantments you might have missed? Feel like adventuring to a distant zone to see what new quests and locations might be there? Or maybe you just want to level up with your buddies without making a new character.
That's actually pretty good. I mean, you get to keep the same character. It's just for people who doesn't want to like change their class. So, yeah, sure.
Now you can with Prestige. Speak to Chromie in a capital city,
that's such a great
reset to level
addition.
1, and set off on your next adventure. But
That's
you don't
actually good.
have to level up again in the same way. If you really want to add some spice to your Prestige run, try tackling a hardcore trial. Challenge modes that introduce new danger and excitement to your adventure. Hardcore trials change up how you play. Some make you level up with only 1 life. Others increase the damage you take from enemies. Some even completely change the way that you approach Azeroth, like exchanging your lungs for gills so that you can only breathe while in water, starting to drown
that is
anytime
cool.
you quest on land. If you succeed,
That is cool.
incredible rewards await you like runes, toys, and even cosmetics like mounts and gear sets.
Okay, that is such a fantastic idea. That is phenomenal. I like that. I'm not the type of person that do all of these challenges, but I'll take a look at one of them, like at some of them, and if one of them seems interesting enough, like I'll do it. This is fun. This is fun. I like that.
You can challenge hardcore trials solo or with friends. but
That's
you can
good.
Only
It keeps
accept
player
them
engaged.
right at level 1. Speak with the challenger in your zone to see all available hardcore trials. Then select the one you want, or multiple ones if you're insane. Once you and your friends all have the same trials, set off to begin your adventure.
You can do it together? Okay, that's...
Warcraft Reborn has all sorts of new ways to enjoy your time in Azeroth. But don't rush the adventure. On Reborn, every second is exciting, from your first few levels all the way to Endgame and back again.
I like that.
Explore an Azeroth enhanced with dozens of new features, where the world is enriched with new places to explore, and where every encounter feels exciting and unique, where you'll use new tools to overcome familiar foes, challenge empowered creatures ready to defeat you, and discover all sorts of new treasure to enhance your class like never before. Everything comes together in a new type of Classic Plus where everyone can join the adventure.
When it is released.
Meet new allies, challenge new foes, and explore Azeroth Expanded. Whether you're an Ascension veteran
Say the
ready
date,
for
brother.
a new adventure,
Tell
a
me.
classic player searching to recapture your love for the world, or even a brand new player who has never stepped foot into WoW before, you can join tens of thousands of other players and embark
everyone's
on the
gonna be just a
adventure
bowling,
together.
man. Like
This
everyone.
is just the beginning of the next generation of Classic Plus. Prepare yourself, adventurer. The
Damn,
next
there's
chapter
more?
of your legend is about to begin.
Oh! Okay, hinting TBC Classic Reborn. Holy. Okay, that's it. Play free. Jesus. Oh my god, that is okay, that's dope. So we are gonna do the classic raids, but obviously improved. And man, this is crazy. I'm gonna take a look. Maybe they revealed it like somewhere else in the description. Oh my god, it launches October 3rd. Brother, that is this week. Oh my god, and I still leveling my Turtle WoW character. Holy. Okay, we have to see how we go about this. That is crazy though. That is definitely insane. My god. And apparently they're disabling all XP boosts whatsoever, including heirlooms. So this is great. Everyone will be like on an equal start. So I like that. Oh my god, there's a lot, man. It's gonna be one hell of a ride for sure. There's a lot to experience. So just to conclude everything, because I've kinda already made a video about this, they just repeated everything they repeated like they said before. But yeah, it looks great. Some parts look fantastic. Most parts are, if I'm being honest. But some parts just reminds me too much of retail, and I hate that. Like, I'm an avid retail hater. Like, you know that. You know that. But come on, man. Like, why do we have 4 difficulty levels for raid? Like, why do we need that? We don't need to just make 2, and that's it. That would have been fine. Possibly 1 would have been best, but you know, I'll take 2 if possible, but 4, it's just way too much. And also I really want to see which items are gonna be like really good and which one will sink to the bottom, or somehow everything will be good, but then how it will feel different. So I'm kind of confused, but you know what? They nailed the most important parts, which are the classes. They looked amazing. The Mystic Enchantment looked fantastic. The RPG creatures, my god, like Skyrim in my game, gimme, please. Everything else looked completely fine. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm definitely gonna check this game out. Hopefully you guys will be there to experience it with me. But man, that's it. So make sure to let me know what you guys think in the comments. But that's definitely all for today's video. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.